Last week I sent 50,000 Loom style cold emails, and in this video I'm going to show you the exact results from those emails. I'll be breaking down the exact numbers and the two types of Loom video outreaches that we were testing so that you can see the types of videos that generated these results. Okay, so here is our sending for the last week, and we've accidentally got some campaigns which are tracking open rates. We shouldn't be tracking open rates. Ignore those. These are the amount of replies, and also ignore positive replies because this doesn't do a fantastic job at tracking the actual amount of positive replies. So these are the main things. We've sent 129,000 emails, and these are all going to be on a two-step sequence where the second email has the video in it. Okay, so we've sent 60,000. I think I calculated 65,000, and roughly from that 65,000, we've generated a mixture of calls and leads. I would say the majority of our clients, we generate them leads, and for a few of them, we generate calls. Why we generate leads versus calls? If the industry is relatively complex, it's better for the client to be the one generating the calls because they're going to have specific questions that need to be answered before they're going to get on a call. On the whole, I've calculated it's around 210 leads generated from sending videos. So 65,000 videos in a week, 210 leads, around a 0.3% video to lead rate, which feels about right, to be honest. That might seem kind of low to you, and that's fine. The reason why it typically seems low is because when people post results, they're typically just posting their best results, which is also valid. Like, you want to show that you're good at what you do. But there's definitely a segment of this which would be considered underperforming, or that we're testing new things, or the offer's just not that good, or whatever's happening. So we definitely have clients that are getting a 1.5% video to lead rate. But this is the average across the portfolio over the last 7 days. I just want to holistically lay some groundwork. Why are we sending this video? So when you're doing cold outbound, the fundamental hurdle is that they do not trust you. They don't know you, they don't trust you. That's the main difference between an inbound and outbound, right? If you've got a referral, someone else has built that trust for you. Oh, go talk to Hawani, he knows what he's doing. Or if they have, watched your content, if you're watching this content, if you eventually come on and buy something from us, you're going to have watched content that's going to have built that trust over time, all right? You don't really have that when you do cold email outbound. And so sending a video is a good way to build that trust. And so it makes the prospect further down the sales pipeline by the time you get on a call with them. So in a video, they can see you, hear you, and you can build a higher amount of trust than plain text. That's obvious. The most important parts about the video is the tone, because you want to build trust, and you build trust through how you present yourself, your tone. Oh, this is a person that kind of looks like me, sounds like me, they've got some good ideas, they're using some industry jargon, so they must know about the industry, these sorts of things. We obviously don't make 65,000 videos a week manually, right? We're not crazy people. So there's two tactics that I'm going to show you how we do this. There's an automated Loom style outreach, and that looks like, let's just find an example here. That looks like this, where this is actually automated. This is a video. And Aaron here has made a video that's overlaid onto this prospect's website. So Aaron's gone and shot that video once, and then we've overlaid it onto every prospect's website. And that's where pretty much all of these are going to be, in this automated bucket. Right? We also do another approach. We do a manual style of Loom outreach, which looks like this. Right? There's an actual Loom video. It's going to go to Loom. And we've made this manually one-to-one, and it's a bit longer. Okay, so those are the two approaches that we use to do this. So automated Loom outreach, we send them a two-step email sequence in SmartLead, and the first email is just text, and the second email has the video, because we've found that we're more likely to run into deliverability problems if the video is sent the first email, because Google and Microsoft don't like you sending links to people that you don't know. Okay, we send this video and the second email the sequence. For every video we send, we generate about a 0.3 or 1 lead in 333 videos. So that might seem like a small amount of leads, but On average, we're reaching out to like 9,000 prospects a month per client, which is around 30 leads a month on average. And when we have some clients that want to push this number to 50, 100,000 leads a month, e.g. 300, 450, 600 leads a month. Okay, so it might be small, but it builds high quality sales conversations because they've watched a video, right? And that is really why we do this. It does tend to help with reply rates overall, but for the most part, we're allowing people to get onto a sales conversation with somebody that's already, absorbed them, seen how they talk, seen how they look. They feel like they've built some rapport with the prospect already. The second style, the manual style Loom outreach, is we send 2 emails, but those emails, we just ask if they're open to a Loom video. We just say, hey, I've got an idea. Would you mind if I share it with you over a quick 2-minute Loom video? Then we follow up saying something similar. And then if they say yes, we send them a manual Loom video. We make this Loom video. And then we also add them on LinkedIn. And if they accept the LinkedIn connection, we send them the video on LinkedIn. And if they don't reply, we follow up via email. And just for some numbers, this is how basic tracking. We essentially, all the leads that have asked for a Loom video, which is about 43, we sent out to around here. 35, and we've had 5 people book in calls from these 35. So that's around 15%, something like this. So 0.3% of videos or 15% of videos, right? These ones obviously take a lot more time because you have to make them manually, and you still have to scrape a ton of leads because we're still only getting, let's say, 1.5% of people here say that they want a video, and then of that 1.5%, around 15% of them end up booking in a call after watching the video. I would even say that the Loom videos where you make them manually even have higher caliber sales calls because now you're really making them a personalized video. And sometimes we make videos up to 6 minutes long, right? So once they've absorbed that and then they jump on a call, they're not pre-sold in any sense of the word, but they're significantly warmer than if they haven't watched any video at all. So hopefully this paints a little bit of a picture of what's been happening in the last 7 days with the amount of emails that we're sending out. If you are a B2B business and you want a similar system to be implemented in your business, you can book a call with my team down below and we can see if the types of outreach that we do are a fit for your business. If you want to see the full ins and outs of how we set up our cold email infrastructure and our full cold email system, there should be a 90-minute video on screen now. I'll see you there. Peace.